Hello Proxies, I'm Fly, and today I'll be showing you how to speedrun Lost Void quickly for your weekly bounty commission points and to max out your bonus Z merits. I previously made a guide for speedrunning the original Hollow Zero, now called Withered Domain. It's not entirely obsolete, as we'll see later, but as of writing, you can no longer get bounty commission points from Withered Domain, which means you need to do Lost Void at least once a week. Let's cover the speedrun first, and afterwards, we'll look at the shop and talk about how valuable Z merits actually are. For Lost Void, the devs have decided to limit where you can get weekly points from based on your Internaut level. The limiter on your clear speed is mostly your combat strength and a little bit of RNG. Ambush strategy is essentially free damage, since you don't want to waste time shopping if you don't have to. There's a lot less nuance in Lost Void than Withered Domain. Path towards as many blue light bulbs as possible because they have a chance to spawn this event, which greatly reduces the number of runs you'll have to do. The chance is low enough that you'll probably go about half your runs without finding one, but it's also possible to get it multiple times per run. Combat is slower than event nodes, so given equal blue light bulbs on a path, I try to minimize combat. There also aren't any skip portals, and you will have to finish the entire run to get all the Z merits, so Lost Void is very straightforward. All in all, the runs take about 8 minutes. My play probably isn't perfect, but I do have M2W1 Miyabi. Each run at difficulty 3 or above gives 225 Z merits, plus another 225 per special event you find. If you don't find an event, Lost Void ends up being less efficient than Withered Domain, but even if you do, it's still barely better. The Withered Domain strat is more consistent and has very weak enemies. See my old video for more details. You can get a total of 900 bonus Z merits per week from run completion and events, so 225 is a quarter of the cap. If you find one event, you'll be at 450. How you choose to get the rest is up to you. For speed and consistency, I recommend Withered Domain, but you might find Lost Void more fun. That's all for the commentary on Lost Void itself. Feel free to skip to the Z merit shop discussion at the end. Do drop a like if I've helped you out, and if you'd like to see more game and character guides, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching.
を求めて闇の底から震える声で叫んでる曇った魂はやがて光放つ果てなき闇ようにもつれた心は今星のない空を切り裂いた暁が来るように闇の底から救いを求めて必死に藁をつかむ溺れるもののよおののく両手を伸ばす雲をた魂はやがて光放つ果てなき闇ようにもつれた心は今星のない空を切り裂いた暁が来るように
If you farm every week, you'll get about 7600 Z merits per month, and more Bangbu EXP mats than you could ever use. Of the offerings here, I don't recommend buying Bangbu EXP, and W engine chips frankly cost way too much, but you can buy them if you want to craft a new engine. The rest of the shop costs 4,325 to buy out. Afterwards, you can buy 5,000 Dennies for 20 Z merits. As a baseline comparison, the max level combat simulation rewards 1250 Dennies per energy spent. This means every month you will earn 480 energy worth of Dennies from those extra 16 runs, or 30 energy per run. Dennies are a huge choke point when trying to max characters, and I hate having to spend energy on farming things like Dennies when I could be gambling on disc sets instead. I hope this helps everyone support their local chapter of the Cunning Hares. Till next time!